Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Eagles offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And
turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Looking for space. It's hard. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The give to the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in, we're good, we got this.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The LSU Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Takes a handoff. It's hard. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Hit as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Look out, he's got room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNabb. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, LSU. The defense putting points on the board. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials? He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Caught close to the marker. It's Cox. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jennings. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. All down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got it in the middle. It's Cruz. Nice pickup. Gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Cruz. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He'll keep it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, when he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
To the air on 1st down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. There he goes. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's hard. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And the route is on. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Jennings.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. They needed a big play and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's McNabb. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this in the next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The give as they work on that clock. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
On the run, deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Cruz. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle, it's Graves. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. And they're able to get him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Right back to it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And the punishment has been extended. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Got a little space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got him. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him, or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. And man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together.